Fox here. Today, in Notes from the Madden Underground, we're going to talk about why Derrick Henry came out with such a pathetic card, and a few other things, including the Super Bowl promo coming on Friday, confirmed, and some other, Madden housekeeping things, and the most overpowered cards in the game right now, or at least my favorite ones. So, Derrick Henry. I know this is a lot archetype-based discussion here because archetypes determine overalls. You've heard me make this discussion this year about offensive linemen, why we have different archetypes, because they all got the same skills. It just changes their overall. It's stupid as fuck. But Derrick Henry seems like a victim of his card and his archetype. Victim of success, as this card should have been maybe a, Super Bowl card if he would have gotten to the Super Bowl, but he didn't. So, 90 break tackle, which is like a similar break tackle as Cordell Stewart's card. 92 trucking is honestly looking at these stats, Derrick Henry should have been an absolute monster. I'm sorry for the people that had Derrick Henry investments, as you got kind of screwed. Not only is he going to be limited, as he's going to be more expensive, so less people are going to get him. So the investments, nobody's going to be looking for those lower end cards. But himself, Derrick, he is big. Do you remember, was it 17? Was it 17 Derrick Henry's Halloween card, or am I thinking 18? One of those 2 years, he was an absolute freaking beast on the scene. Now, this card, he is big, he is heavy, but he doesn't have an activated X Factor. Eric Dickerson has basically made every single other card obsolete. I do want to, I was going to do this as my YouTube video tonight. I made this meme. Go check out my Twitch or Twitter and watch this, but YouTube, it made it, I couldn't put it up. It blocked it because of the music, because of the Tom and Jerry stuff. So check it out on Twitter. And just watch it there because I can't even play it here due to copyright issues, and it, locks on the channel. So, Derrick Henry, suffering from archetype, and I really hope his weight, his height plays, but sadly, with that kind of speed, it's going to be expensive to power up. The break tackle should have really been like 96, trucking 97 up in there to make him truly exciting. Now, maybe his overall would have been too high, but I mean, truly, if you're putting out a limited time card in this game, why is limited time card not 97 overall? Why is it not matching that Russell Wilson, that Aaron Donald? Sure, he's not as good as the game of football as Aaron Donald, as there is maybe nobody in the world that good. Russell, you could argue, is the MVP this year too, but I think Derrick Henry in this limited time card should have been 97 to go along with it. That way we could have got that trucking, that break tackle up. So, enough on that topic. Very disappointing card. Let's move on to some thoughts on the Super Bowl promo. So now it's been confirmed for Friday based off GMM stream notes from this morning. They're going to be a special stream tomorrow night. It's 7 p.m. Eastern. I'll have a video on that. That's why I'm doing the notes early this week, as we have Super Bowl content this week. There will be a house rules with the promo. I'm really hoping it's going to be freaking crazy. Because of I'm hoping it's going to be good with rewards because of the feedback that we've given to the EA team on that, a few weeks ago. They've kind of taken a little bit, regrouped. Hopefully they've made it amazing. We're excited for it. And the community is really going to be focusing on those house rules because of how much, we've really kind of shit on them for it. So I like this, this comment right here. Super happy house rules coming back. Hopefully, since they took time, look at the feedback, kind of what I said. They'll make a reasonable amount of wins for good reward. I'm prepared for disappointment. His other one was save that energy. I like this Scramble, who put it on the community, who went on the Mutt website, Reddit, Madden Ultimate Team Reddit. Big L with the house rules being tied into the promo. We don't know what's going to be Big L, right? We have no idea what the house rules are going to be. I do hope they listen to it. 300 wins for an 86 to 90 overall player. But yeah, save that energy. We'll riot when the riot is happening, when we see everything that they put out with the house rules. So there will be a Series 5 post when it's coming. Power-ups with Series 5. Wildcard Souls are expiring Friday, and Devlin into it. Heavyweight's not even worth mentioning. I don't really do content on stupid content like the heavyweights. I mean, to it, he's a part of the Steelers theme team, but he's not even going to freaking play down for the Steelers theme team. So it's done. All right, so I'm going to go through some of my favorite players this year. Deion Sanders still balls out. Still is a freaking stud out there on the field. 99 speed, end game speed. Obviously, now that other stats aren't end game like press, there have been other DBs that have come out since him that have been better, but I don't know. He just seems to make plays. I think it's due to his high agility acceleration. On that same thing, high agility acceleration, I'm going to kind of skip ahead of my list. Minka Fitzpatrick, I feel like, is super underrated. One of my favorites this year. 96 acceleration, 95 agility. Right there with Deion Sanders, if not slightly better. The speed is lower, but he gets up to 97 on a regular team, 98 on my 25 out of 50 Steelers theme team. This guy has been amazingly fun and kind of underrated because he came out in the same promo as Jamal Adams, but I feel like, outside of like Jamal being a really good lurker and stuff, he gets Enforcer powered up. Has been an absolute beast for me at my free safety, my deep safety spot. I love him. Minka, thank you. I didn't expect Minka to get that good of a card, but man, he got so blessed with that. Aaron Donald is like near end game defensive end. Probably my favorite defensive lineman in the game right now. Just an absolute stud all around. So one of my favorite cards too. Terrell Owens. I know I'm going through a lot of the high overall cards, as those are the ones that I'm running with right now. But like, this isn't a budget video. This is my favorite top end cards. T.O. always seems to come down with a pass. Love this guy. Makes it in traffic. And he's got good speed. I can get that 97. I got 98 on my 49ers/Steelers theme team. So great speed, great body size. You can swerve and body out players with the TO card because of his height. Obviously, he goes along with Randy Moss. And Moss right here at 6'4" is even nicer. 98 speed, 99 on a theme team along with his route running. Not a good run blocker. That's one thing is TO. TO is like a 3-down player. Moss is not out there when you're trying to run the ball because of his run blocking. But 59 run block for a wide receiver right now is more than cromulent. Another favorite card, Patrick Willis is probably the best middle linebacker. Even though we got a new Luke Kuechly out there, I think Willis is still better due to the speed. Freaking love this card. Hits hard, forces fumbles. Seen him force fumbles, so I don't have an activated. He still forced a couple fumbles on hit sticks against players, even without it. So Willis, big hitter trait. Yes. Freaking love it. All right, next up, Megatron. Dude, this guy, with Lurker, without Lurker, absolute, there was one player who sent like a 7-man with the ability for him to move Megatron. The only blitz this year that I literally haven't been able to pick up out of bunch is when this guy was using Megatron. He ran the line of scrimmage at the snap of the ball, confused my running back for some reason, and then was able to just basically take away every single route on the field because of 6'5" frame. So Megatron, even though he might not be as fast, a couple stock speeds slower, he still gets up there, and he doesn't really take any prisoners. He will slit your throat, and you will take it. And last one, Devin Hester is still one of the best cards, I think, due to that human joystick and, the ability to get to 99 speed with that at wide receiver. You can argue his catching stats are lower than you want. Antoine Randall L would be a better choice for the catching stats and human joystick, but Devin Hester is a little faster, so pick your poison. It's very nice getting the ball in open field. So those are my favorite cards right now in MUT. I'm hoping the Super Bowl promo brings more of them, brings some more excitement. Again, definitely go take a look at the Twitter account, linked in the description for that EA run defense and everything going with that. So anyways, thanks for watching. Call to action. That's the end of that. And back tomorrow with some Super Bowl content breakdown. See you guys.